Um, I'm playing Mexican Monopoly. It's one of the best ways to attempt to learn Spanish. Deals with commerce, trade, trouble, triumph, um, principles, leadership, negotiation, navigation, part geography, grid within latitude and longitude, and I am so grateful to have rolled three eights back to back to back, forward to forward to forward. So I had to go do my rain dance, y'all. I went to the rooftop, and I hear the thunder even before it may begin to rain. And yet, it is always raining because of your dominio, your dominion, your um, stance and place within this world and within this earth and within this body and within this water and within this air. As air, first air, that's Mexican Monopoly in the background, y'all. I hope you can hear it. Oh, I hope you can hear it because it's joyous. It's bliss. It's she sells seashells by the seashore because she's seen a seer, seeing self with living waters. That's why she sold seashells by the seashore, y'all. Anyway, let's get back to Mexican Monopoly. The joy of company, the joy of togetherness, collective body, this this being of togetherness, grace and gratitude, grace and gratitude, truly. I envision that my tone is well and well, and yet grace and gratitude. I appreciate your presence. Um, Mexican Monopoly looks like we in the jungle. Literally, we in the jungles. And there are many dominions as to why we reign. There are many dominions as to uh, um, where we are from. I'm Tierra Madre. To answer the question specifically, I'm from the sun. I'm from the earth. The country that we're counting is I'm from Texas. I don't look like it, but I'm from Texas. Um, I'm from the people. I'm from the earth. I'm from the sun. I'm from the stars. I'm from the everything being cause. So for those, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Ashe. Um, man, we live for a living. And the message that I received from the rooftop after rolling three eights I ain't played Monopoly in 20 years plus, really. And I'm playing Mexican Monopoly, so I'm translating in between Espanol and shaking the dice and I believe in myself. Um, I know source. I know no thing. I know Tierra Madre, um, Padre Tiempo. I know Agua Viva. I know Presencia Divina. I know that I am divine presence. I know I am one with. I know all these names and titles that we think we have and are part of and this and that. Um, a lot of us are older than religion, and all religion was created by man. And so if some can predate and redate some time and some sequence to a flowing and a knowing, let me get y'all through Mexican Monopoly with a rain dance. So I rolled 3 8s. I said, ooh, hey y'all, pause for a moment. I gotta get up and do my rain dance. This is a sign for me. So I moved a blue heart from one place to another. In a literal sense, it was a table shaped like a heart, painted blue. And I moved it from one place to another to uh, shift a certain frequency. Um, this heart stands on 3 legs, and it's interesting. So I go up to the roof and to see the clouds, to hear the movement of things, and then the message came: live full, die empty, from being, granting, and giving your gifts, the gift that you are, being the self, always, siempre, always. So, um, somebody asked me yesterday, because I'm reading your questions, everything is coming from Jesus. Somebody asked me yesterday, or ayer, um, do you know or something about Jesus Christ? And I'm like, I said, Christ is a consciousness. Christ is a consciousness. And so, um, if you know, you know. Um, there's a difference between belief and knowing, and this game we call Monopoly, and what we are um, here to reign through, reign over, reign above, reign in, reign as. So um, the divine kingdom, or however word choice you want to use with regard to your essence in a place that is called for your being. Make a long story short, with respect and honor and grace and a centered understanding, a relative resonance to the things that we attribute to Jesus and Allah and Buddha and this and that and this and that, so on and so forth, with respect and honor to that named and unnamed. Be yourself, and source is within. All is within. It is said, all is mind, and the universe is mental. So think about it. If we lead with certain questions such as this, where do you want to go? We need salt and water to live. How poetic of God to put them both in our... come on now. Peace from Kansas, all the way from Kansas. That's what's up. We in Tulum. We in Tulum right now. So it's been almost 4 months, and it is live, live, live. I'm talking about wrestling with mosquitoes and jungle and jaguars and everything else in between, tacos and takis and everything else in between. I'm talking about it's bliss, y'all. The salt and water and the tears, oh, that's deep. That's deep. You know, that's the eight. That's the reciprocal. That's the reminder. That's the memory. That's the essence giver, the embodiment. And Brazil, but I live in the USA for more than 26 years. Okay, yeah. Keep it real. Blessed to see you well. Likewise. Be yourself, and that's what it's about. So the message within the message, to make a short story long and a long story short, is live free, Viva libre, viva libre. How we say, respirandar libremente, like breathe freely, or it's free to breathe, y'all. And yet the direct message was live full, die empty. If you know, you know, we don't die. It's a reciprocal thing. It's that eight again in nature. It's that eight again in consuming eating. Like what goes in comes out, and it's a continuous flow. It's a twist of masculine, feminine, darkness, light, birth, rebirth, um, uh, so on and so forth. Fire, water, air, earth, ether, and it is all. It is us. It is we. It is I. It is me. It is our. And so it's time, y'all. It's time. It's been time. So there is a natural knowing. There is um, I'll say, forced or coerced type of educement or education that we're grappling out of, so that we don't get stuck in initial questions based on what may appear like, hey, you believe in Jesus? Okay, cool, that's cool and all, but that ain't where I was going with Mexican Monopoly, 888, rain dance. You know what I'm talking about? So, with respect, with honor, with grace, with patience, with some a unique understanding, a unique overstanding, a unique understanding. Like, hey, it's all right. Let's ask some real questions. Um, we're traveling 26 years in the States from Brazil. We're traveling Kansas. We're traveling. Um, um, that's great. Peace and blessings to you. Peace and grace to you. Grace and abundance to you with all of that. So in everything that we are, in everything that we know, in everything that we think that we believe, I like to twist words in the natural sense. It's 11:11 here. Um, believe is one word, right? Believe, however you want to spell that. And then I changed that to belief, BE space LEAF. Rooted, and this is why for me, the I, me, my. We all come from the tree of life, do we not? Prove that we don't. We are literally walking branches and walking leaves and walking root and walking seeds as the living essence we think we call human beings. We're linked. We all have mother and father, and she is the closest connection to tree, source, root, seed, fruit, and we're the offspring from spring, sprang again from that. And so 1111 is the angel numbers. Indeed, indeed. And some see them as um, openings of portals, doors opening, or channels to traverse through, a clearing of a certain sense. See, and then 1212 is as to say, because I attempt to read in reverse from right to left, or what we say reverse from right to left is 2121, or if you do 1212, it's light then darkness, or masculine then feminine, and then yet when you go from reverse, it's a call to the last but the first Odu. It's a call to what they say Ofun. It's when you place your crown to the ground and you give reverence and thanks and offerings and a profound new joy for just simply being, because it's the completion. Um, so grace to all of you for wherever you are, however you are. I envision that you are well. Um, We say balanced vibrations in the harmony of your healing. Balanced vibrations in the harmony of your healing as you travel this world and see this earth and see its people and see its making and see its creation within you. And so be and breathe because it is free. Um, Live for a living for first, so that you create moments wherein they connect to memory, so that it enjoins with memory to give birth again. So I'm gonna play that back in the replay because I know that was deep. Speak only when your words are more beautiful than silence. Who are you talking to? Who are you speaking to or with? If not the self, if not reflection, if not mirror, if not space and time, who are you talking to? So your word is will, your word is law, your word and your words and your speak and your speech and your talk and your intercourse and your way is will. So live free, live free, indeed. So reflection. So one thing, a part of my gifts is that I am able to create a vast mirror for people to see, uh, plus or minus a few degrees, latitude and longitude. But we are at the center of the earth, plus or minus a couple of 2-3 degrees. Um, Talk about sunlight. Talk about heat. Oh my goodness. Um, I, and it's not even I, a gift that one has is to produce and provide a certain sight, and within that sight, a certain purifying light back forward to the self, for the heart, for the mind, for the word, for the voice box to actually reinvigorate and re-enlighten and recharge and magnify. Because when we know the word, and not in English, not necessarily, yet in simple terms we can say I am, and then we in simple terms we can say I am that I am, and then in also other simple terms it is one, one. And then I say now 1-1. We like to think it's an emergency going on, and the 911, all that craziness. No, no, no. When your heart speaks, it's now 1-1, like one as an accomplishment, one like as in winning the game, or winning the goal or something. Now 1-1. State the nature of your emerging vision. Well, I'm grateful that you came here, um, and I appreciate your message. Yet my message today was and is Mexican Monopoly, 888, rain dance. You are in the reign of your authority within the being of your calling to give a gift in word, to spread a message about something and or someone great and grand. Do your thing. Win with that. Win with it. It is an accomplishment. It is a um, um, it is um, how we say, a latitude and a attitude to the altitude of where you want to go. Like, we like to include people in our ooh, I believe this, I know this, I got this gift, this goal, this grandness, this thing about me, and I want to share this light, great and grand. Do your thing and go win with that, and win as many souls, not just for the self. It ain't about the self. win it for the source, win it for the all, win it for the what we imagine as heaven's gates, and the fellowship and the communion of all. Like, great, I love to be a missionary to the world. Travel and see the world, meet the people, go meet the people, and you know, because we got a lot of translating to do, in all these languages that we've been speaking around the world. So be careful and be mindful about that old Jesus thing and that old you know, religious thing and all that kind of stuff. Um, I think he said, "Blessed are the peacemakers." So be a peacemaker around the world and actually create it. Create it. Then well versed, huh? Well versed. And then so yo soy la luz del sol. Yo soy agua viva. Yo soy presencia divina. Yo soy el ahora. Okay. So without words, without words, without utterances and speech and speak, are you that? A peacemaker. Like your divine presence reigns in a room where it's raining. You are greeted with the most immense joy and respect and sacredness and carefulness and curiosity and these things, you know. Mexican Monopoly, y'all. We playing Mexican Monopoly, and I rolled 3 8s. I got the gas and I got the water, and I own most of the properties. Okay, and I rolled 3 8s. Now I played Monopoly in about 20 years, and I'm sitting there like, message, message. Go do your rain dance, son. I'm a sun seer. I ain't got no name. I ain't got no title. I ain't got no accolades. I ain't got no none of that. I'm a sun seer. I may be a guide. So we say, la tierra es mi espejo, la naturaleza es mi reflejo, el espíritu es mi guía, la mente es mi hoyo. Yo soy la luz del sol. Yo soy agua viva. Yo soy el ahora. Because when you know who you are, when you know who you are, you'll know whose you are, and it's not even a matter of choice. It's just not even by chance. It's just divine. It's just essence. It's just grace, and all you can do is praise. All you can do is lift up. All you can do is love. All you can do is grant and be gift and be gift and be gift. How we say, grandador regalo, right? Something like that. A great gift giver. Okay, yeah. Be that. I know me. Okay, I got 1,000 different names now, titles now. That name means Roman property. You from, you know, you speak Italian. I ain't no Roman. So name mean Roman property. I ain't got no name. I got an essence. I have a grace about me. I'm called many things. And in Tulum they call me Kaliman. In Playa I'm Ali. Um, in the surrounding area, I'm Alibaba. Um, Certain parts of the world, I'm so much, so much, so much. Aladdin, um, the characters, and yet, um, man, know thyself, be thyself, love thyself. I stopped counting. I stopped counting the numbers where people age themselves. I'm a timeless being with no name that calls himself many things. Um, Everybody in here and everybody that sees this, you are more than welcome to email me, contact me. We do one-on-ones and conversations where we can share and exchange and learn and grow and give and gift for one another. I like to think that I share my gift of living water with the world by way of healing. So we say balanced vibrations in the harmony of your healing. We say harmony without harm to self or another. We say with grace and space, love thyself, be thyself, know thyself, be one, embrace, embrazo, embrace the allness that you are. Embrace grace is God pouring out goodness we could never earn. Mm. And then if you say you got that gift from what you call God, be it, be it. You say you got a calling on the inside to give something that is yours yet isn't yours at the same time. Reflection. Mm-hmm. Oh, these definitions are your words or interpretations. Because we like language over here. You know, we speak a light language over here. You know, this may be part English, English, Spanglish, Spanish, and everything else in between. You know, because we say ocio, awewa atianiha. We say kasiyeno sa elahu etamaru asalem. Ya aloa aliyun ileha eleniha ya anu. Iye iba ka ele Amir-Ali seba ele. Inetera irema ilasima unisiwa atya. Ishtiya alewa baaliwa utiyehi niha ank ele. We have living water where we are from and where we are traveling. And within the earth, the nature of law and jurisdiction flow from the bodies of natural waters. And within that, the essence of who we are, what we are, why we are, will live forever. Ashe, Ashe. And grace for your words. I appreciate you. Hmm. I appreciate I appreciate time and space. I appreciate the oneness that we have through these portals and these apps and these dimensions and these tools and these algorithms and these oh, I was just scrolling and I seen something live, and then when we live for a living and we go live living and we have a reminder to live living free, and then while being free, it's freeing to free others or give free for free. I don't speak English very well. It may sound like I can put some words together, but yet, excuse me, I don't speak English very well. Um, so, Mexican Monopoly in Tulum, 888. do your rain dance. So I went up there and did my rain dance. Yeah, all latitude, longitude. I did my circles and my squares and my hops and my skips and my jumps and my stretches and my yeses. And um, that's the message, y'all. Um, it's a reel, like how we make our videos short. It's a reel. Yeah. Some things in the movie you call life. Some are snippets of time fragments wherein you must share. You have to share. It is incumbent upon you to share. And so um, I give my gifts freely, and yet my services are currency. So within the current seeing, we envision that you have wholeness and balance and vibration and rhythm and polarity and correspondence and cause and effect with mentalism. Okay? Knowing masculine and feminine as the gender, and we keep moving forward and up, y'all. So, whole message, I got to talk a little low because people is going to sleep around here. And, you know, it was and is always immensely great and grand. I always like to say grand. That's one of my favorite words. Um, it was grand to be able to witness certain signs and see it and then move upon it and then continue a course wherein um, there's a necessity to share and gift and be and continue to emanate in the most radiating, most purifying, most just illuminating light. And so as we prepare for the tortuga, the turtles, to make their way uh, back forward to the ocean after Great Mother burrows herself in the sand of the shores and, gets her hatchlings together and lets release all that she is and her essence to share with this world. And we know that some of them on their way back across that mighty, mighty shore is the furthest travel that they firstly have to do. And, ooh, it's that season, y'all, where Great Mother, we call her goddess, or we call her Amma, we call her Sybil, we call her many, many things. And she has burrowed and buried herself in the sands of the shores. Um, the expression she sells seashells by the seashore, right? And you try to say that 1,000 times real fast. The reason why is because she saw a sun seer, seeing self as source from the purest of light. So the current currency of the sea and the current currency of the seeing and the current currency and the currently recurring currency recurring currently is a reciprocal thing. That's why I hit the eights. It's a reciprocal thing because memory is connected to mammary, and mammary is connected to gland, or G-land, how we spell it. And then that gland is really connected truly to land and how we spell it. And then when we land in our true mental, when we land in our true essence, when we land in our very being, encapsulated within this what we call body, you'll make some sense of it. So currently recurring currency, recurring currently, dance. Dance with the air that you are as first air. Dance with the fire that you are first fire. Dance with the first earth that you are first earth. Mm-hmm. Dance with the living waters that you are first waters. So I love you. I love you. I love you. I'll see you soon. Communicate with me. My email is attached to my profile and all that grandness. So, but yet, you know, share, comment, like, subscribe if you want. This is a newness for me, but yet, I'm encouraged to remind you or let you know, like, hey, reach out, reach in, see reflection, and rest well. Travel well, travel light, be exactly who you are and who you're meant to be, but yet be the gift that you are. Be the gifts that you are, the many talents that you have, the many, um, we say blessings, but yet it's more than that. It's way more than that, you know? So live for a living, live free, live full, die empty, because you gave and give and are giving the gifts that you are. Grace to you all. Peace, love, and light. I'll see you soon.